What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to That Sounds Terrible. Today's episode, we take a look at the Paul Reed Smith 5815 LT pickups. I almost dropped them. So I purchased these to put into my PRS S2. Now it's an S2 to 2022 S2. It's an amethyst, satin amethyst burst. It's by far one of the prettiest guitars that I own. And I absolutely love it. This is my favorite style of single cut. But I wanted to see how well these pickups work. From what I understand, they're only available in the core and private stock guitars. I don't own either one of those two out of the three PRSs that I have. But I currently have the Arcane Inc. 57 Experience pickups. And while I do love these pickups a lot in this guitar, I wanted to see how well the core style pickups were. So I went ahead and bought them. And that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to shoot out the two pickups. We'll start with a clean channel, a crunch channel, and a high gain channel on the Knucklehead Reverb by Rivera. And then what we'll do is we'll start off with this one. I'll start with the neck pickup. We'll go to the neck and the bridge, and then the bridge. And then with the magic of editing, I will take out the install part, because I'm not going to show you that. And we'll splice the clips back and forth together. This way it'll be, back to back. You can hear them directly. So the signal path is going to be from the guitar into the amp switcher, which goes to the amp. The amp then plays through my ISO cab. This way the mic position, the cabinet, everything is exactly the same. The only difference is unplugging the guitar, swapping the pickups out, putting the new pickups in. I'm even going to reuse the same strings. Thank God for locking tuners. So let's get started. All right, so we got everything hooked up, and we've got the Arcane Inc. pickups here, the neck and the bridge, just so you can see, Arcane Inc. All right, I do put tape, painter's tape, on the top of my pickups. That way, if the magnets pick up anything, it's just easier to get it off. But these pickups you can coil split. Now, we're not going to compare that to the pickups, because obviously we can't coil split those. I've never had to wire resistors into a coil split, so that was an interesting turn of events. So PRS uses a 2.2K 5% resistance or tolerance on the bridge pickup, while the neck pickup uses a 1.1K 5% resistance. And apparently, from what I've looked up online, that is actually considered a partial split, and that's how they keep the coil tap or coil split balanced on the output. I guess the resistor will, instead of, say, when you ground it out to split it or tap it, it actually allows a percentage, so to speak, to pass through. So instead of saying grounding 100%, you're only going to ground, say, 75%. And allow some of that. And I guess that is the secret to mojo that PRS does. That was very confusing. But nevertheless, we're not going to compare that. Also, the wiring for the PRS pickups was an absolute headache. So the bridge pickup has your two conductor, your vintage braid with the hot in the middle. Then it's also got a black, red, and green. The neck pickup has the vintage braid with the hot, and then it has your red, white, and green. Now, I probably did 3 different wiring setups to figure this out, because there's no document. There's nothing that comes in a book, and there's nothing online that I found that was accurate. So, as of 2023, for the 5815 LT pickups, if you're going to coil split, coil tap your pickups, all right, your bridge is going to be black and red together with green going to ground. And then on the neck pickup, it's going to be red going to ground with white and green together. The last diagram I did find had an orange wire. I don't have an orange wire, so... Anyways, so again, clean channel, crunch channel, high gain channel, neck, both, bridge, same 3 riffs. Let's go. All right, you guys, tell me what you think. Which one did you prefer better? I think there's a little bit more clarity in this particular pickups. In the 5815 LTs, there's a note definition to them. It's a little more chimey on the high end. However, the output is a lot less, obviously, because it's a low turn. So I think the Arcanes take the cake for the output. Now, to be fair, these are Alnico 2 magnets. The Arcanes are Alnico 5. I don't remember what they register. I think they're about 7.5, 8K on the bridge, whereas these are only about 7.2, 7.3, somewhere in that ballpark. So, just food for thought. But tell me what you guys think overall. Which pickup sound did you prefer? We'll catch you on the next one.